Welcome back, you guys. We've been talking about it all day. St. Patty's Day is coming up, and that means more than just green beer. We have some breads and treats that kind of originate from that Irish, what you were telling me. So we have Rob and Jason here to tell us more about that kind of authentic bread that's from, or for St. Patrick's Day. That
for St. Patrick's Day. Well, first of all, we're going to talk about Irish soda bread. It's a very dense bread. It uses baking soda as a leavening. When you mix it with the buttermilk, the sour milk, it'll help it rise. And this interesting thing about this is the technique for doing that originally started with the Native Americans using a pearl ash, which was a tree ash. And then, of course, everyone had sour milk because they didn't have refrigeration. The natives weren't using that originally, but the Irish took it over, and the first reference about Irish soda bread is about 1830s.
Okay.
So it really isn't that old with it. And it's a very simple thing. It's white flour, it's wheat flour, it's sugar, it's buttermilk, and it's baking soda, and it kind of does the same. We also add raisins in, adds a touch of sweetness. And then also, when it comes out of the oven, we put a honey wash on the outside. It's just honey and water to brighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, you should probably try it a little bit.
Yeah, I got them too.
Have a small bite, because there's going to be more to try.
Okay.
One of the things I could also point out is, I kid when you say we are your rye bread headquarters in town. One we do every day is this one, which is a Russian rye. It's available in a free form in a pan. I forgot to bring the free form. I apologize. So I have two pans here. Now, did you smell that bread? You know my rule. You're always supposed to smell it first. I know, I'm sorry.
I was so excited. I saw the raisins in it, and it just looks so good.
Isn't that so great when you're so excited that you don't even get a chance to smell it?
Right, set that down. Smell that one.
Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So a lot of places will tell you it's a pumpernickel. It's really not. A pumpernickel is a much seedier, heartier bread. Yeah. But it's a black bread, has a little bit of caramel coloring to help darken it a little bit. It's just wonderful. Now, you feel like a pebbly finish in your mouth?
I am now.
What is it? It's brown flax seeds.
Oh.
So a lot of people think rye bread has to be synonymous with caraway. It does not. In this case, we're using the brown flax seeds. It just gives it a nice little touch.
Yeah, I really like it. And it's just like chewy. Like it's soft and chewy.
And it's got that little crisp almost, like
with the flax seeds.
Yeah, but it's not like an overpowered flavor or anything. It's so if you've never tried it, it's when I'd never tried it when I first started, and it was like, wow, taste buds are just going. Right? It's like there's so many good things about this.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Well, we make a lot of fireworks stuff.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone likes Irish soda bread. Not everyone likes a rye bread. By the way, this Friday for the 17th, we're making not one, not two, not three, but 4 different rye breads.
Okay.
So we're going to have this one our #1 seller, the Irish one. When I first, Russian. When I first opened up, no one would buy rye in this town 20 years ago, so I called it Black Irish bread. And people would come in afterwards looking for that Irish bread. I said, "You mean Irish soda?" No, the black one. I said, "It's actually a Russian rye." It's a rye? People were shocked.
Really?
But we also make a traditional light rye with caraway.
Okay.
We're going to have that this Friday.
Awesome.
It's just a lighter version, not as rye as some other ones. It does have more caraway. New York style rye. We actually roll the outside in cornmeal, and so it's got a little bit tougher pull to it.
Okay.
Has a rye starter, so it has a better rye flavor. Also has a little bit of caraway. We're also going to do a marble rye, and we swirl it together like this. We use rolling pins to do it, so it's black and light in color.
Yeah.
Does not have any caraway, because not everyone likes caraway as much as I do.
Okay.
I love caraway.
The marble's my favorite. It's I really love it. It just the flavor.
Now, when you first smelled caraway, what did you think it reminded you of?
Minty. It was almost like a
little bit of sweet
spice, spicy.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't bad, but it was different. You know, you don't expect that, and it was like, wow. You know, it's kind of like it like freshened everything up around it. You know, and it was like, oh wow, this is really different and like really a different taste. And like he was saying, in some of those New York ryes.
These ones.
So we're going to talk about scones a little bit right now, because we have scones every day. And I like to think that our scones taste better than anyone else's, but of course I'm subjective. Now, if you notice in the inside,
we'll get a close up here soon,
on that.
Anyway, smell that first.
Wait, okay, he's coming back. Look at that.
Now smell that one.
Okay. Ooh, it smells so fresh.
So what it is, it's never been in
light.
the freezer. We just baked it. We make them fresh every day. They're never frozen. The problem when you go to a lot of your local national coffee shops, everything is pre-made, comes out of a freezer. They warm it up to room temperature, and here it is.
And the grocery stores too.
Groceries. We're not going to pick on grocery stores. We sell them.
Okay.
But truly, this is more akin to a pastry than it is a bread. And so it's actually, you can actually make biscuits out of it. Obviously, you don't
Oh.
put cranberries and stuff in it.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just a really light one. And
Yeah.
you try and mix it as little as possible so it stays that nice tender crumb that you just experienced.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so good. I love your scones. I'm not new to the scones that you have.
Aren't they so?
It's so good. I
One of my
always gravitate
weaknesses.
towards them.
Now, in case some people don't like rye, smell this.
Okay. Ooh. What does that remind me of? It's kind of like
Old tennis shoes?
like
No, it's
say a little
sourdough.
sour, yeah.
It's sourdough. It's sourdough. Try a little bite of that. So we have that one every day. Once again, 20 years ago, you couldn't hardly give it away. Now everyone's loving it. We're making country sourdough over the course of every month. We're doing sourdough rye, not this week, but we're always going to have things like that. So it's a nice denser bread. And the thing about our breads, you load it full of corned beef, load it full of kraut, load it full of cheese, and you go to eat it. And what do we call it? Goop? What do we call it? Bread.
Bun mush.
Bun mush.
Just
When you get some of these inferior breads, and whether it's a burger, whether it's a sandwich, it turns to mush between your fingers. And you get about halfway through the sandwich or the bun, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and it starts dripping through your fingers.
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
that's
oh.
ours
Not the
don't do.
best. Yeah.
We have ours are subtle. Ours
Yeah.
have some strength, some have some body.
I've been
Absolutely.
testing them lately on very rare burgers and sandwiches, and oh gosh,
All right, while we finish up this last bread, can you guys tell us where you are located and where people can
I
find
will
more
while you,
information?
while you smell and try
Yes.
my honey oat brand.
Honey
We're
oat.
located at 1617 32nd Avenue South. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, Saturdays till 4. We are going to have Irish soda bread every day through Saturday now, because since they're doing the parade on Saturday, we're going to have that also. You can always call and reserve your breads at 478-8000, and we're happy to help you in any way we can.
and don't forget all these ryes that we're going to have. You're going to have leftover corned beefs. You're going to have the, you know, plenty of Reuben making, sandwich making for the
Yeah.
weekend, for the week, for leftovers for your sandwiches. Come on down. Like you said, 1617 32nd Avenue South. We'll take great care of you, and the toppings for everything that you need. We're the beginning of that sandwich.
Absolutely, you guys, and I'm going to dig in, so we got to go to break. We have lots more coming up after the break, so stick around.